Welcome to my tarot card reading for the month of December 2014. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's start with a brief introduction to the air element. Let's pay close attention to the sword, 10 of Swords representing Uranus and Gemini, the 9 of Pentacles representing Virgo and Saturn, and the High Priestess representing Cancer, Moon, Taurus. And first of all, let's put it like this. All of you air signs, you're looking to for a safe haven, if we can call it like that. You're looking for that little nook, that little corner, that cozy space that is going to make you feel safe, secure, and highly probably even in solace. That's the kind of energy that we are going to start feeling, air signs. You're searching for that feeling of stability, that feeling of feeling secure. Okay, that's what is going to trigger many things in your life. Changes. I'm talking about changes or dispositions. Now we have Saturn, Virgo. We could see Saturn as someone that brings obstacles, but we can also see it as a master, a professor, or a mentor. And considering that it's with Virgo, we could see it from a positive perspective. It could mean that you become a mentor or you become an apprentice. Chances that you might turn a little bit stubborn are there. That's the negative side of it. And then we have the 10 of Swords, Uranus, Gemini. Quick sudden changes for you, Gemini. It's about curiosity, it's about learning, writing, reading. Therefore, what the tarot card is saying is very simple. The month of December is marked by a search of a higher level, a higher call, spiritually, emotionally, psychologically speaking. That's the kind of search. So I wouldn't be surprised if you are learning, or you're engaged in a process of learning astrology, tarot cards, chakras, whatever it is that is closely related with your emotions and your spirituality. Okay? You are engaged, or you're pushed into that direction, be it because something happened in your family or a family member and life pushed you into that direction, or it could be financially, Taurus. Something happens and in a financial level in your life that is pushing you into finding answers, and the only way is using spirituality, psychology, philosophy, metaphysics, etc., etc., etc. Okay, that's the kind of energy that we have for you air signs, and it's completely normal because you're air sign. It's all about the mind. Okay, so this is your reading for you air signs. Now let's take a closer look to each sign. Welcome to my tarot card reading for the month of December 2014. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Gemini, this is your reading. We have Oshun, the Ace of Wands, we have the 10 of Coins, and the 10 of Swords. Let's start with the Ace of Wands and the 10 of Coins. And immediately you probably will remember that I always call this osogbo, or difficulties, challenges in your life during the month of December, but that's life. And that's what the tarot cards are talking about. But then we have to see Oshun, and Oshun, she is the Orisha related with money and love. But at the same time, in every single story that she is in, she's the one that knows and teaches everyone on how to sweeten up life even when there is a bad moment. Like the saying, if life gives you lemons, make lemonade. That's her attitude, and she's here to teach us a lesson in this case to you, Gemini. Now, the tarot cards, what they're saying is there's something that is not growing, something that is stagnant. There is something that is not growing, it's not evolving, it's stuck. Technically, that's what it is. But at the same time, it seems like you're getting tired of it. You're getting tired of the routine, okay? You want a change, you want evolution, okay? And that's normal. Uranus is here. You're tired of the routine. You want something different, something new. And it seems like this situation is not giving you what you want. It could be a relationship. It could be a job. It could be even your profession. Whatever it is that you feel like is stuck, if it is your life or your relationship, your job, your career, whatever it is, you're tired of it. And you want something different, you want a change. Therefore, I wouldn't be surprised if you decide to take drastic changes in your life. That would be more normal if, number one, you got married. Number two, you reach 48, 49, 50, 51 years old, around that stage. Because you will be forced to make quick, sudden changes in your life. Okay, Gemini, related with learning and communication, why don't you try writing or doing something that you can express who you are? Communication, you could do that, something along that line. But the thing is that changes are coming either because you want them or life is forcing you to make those changes. Don't forget that at the end of the video we have the rising sign, and till the next one. Welcome to my tarot card reading for the month of December 2014. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Libra, this is your reading. This is a very straightforward reading. We have Obba, we have the Four of Cups, and we have Saint Anthony of Egypt, the Hermit, and the Nine of Pentacles representing Saturn and Virgo. Notice that we have the Hermit, and Saturn is also technically a hermit and a master, if we can call it like that as well. Number one, my dear Libra, notice that we have all these cards upside down. We could say, first of all, Osogbo, challenges, difficulties. Things are a little bit tough for you during the month of December. This is going to trigger an introspective approach in your life. There's going to be a lot of thinking, a lot of processes, a lot of mental processes. You are going to be your own psychologist, your own judge. Don't be too rude and don't be too cruel, too rough with yourself, my dear Libra, during December 2014. That's the tendency. There's going to be a lot of introspection. You might have done something that you regret already, and that's probably why you're acting the way you're acting. Now, at the same time, notice that these two cards are looking to this one. So there is going to be also an opportunity for you. There is a silver lining, my dear Libra. Opportunities for you, they're going to come to your door, technically speaking. You will have opportunities, probably opportunities to amend, opportunities to start all over again. Whatever is the opportunity, that's what is going to manifest. And the only thing is that that opportunity at the same time is going to trigger a lot of thinking, a lot of mental processes, because you have to analyze if it is worth it or not. Okay? And that's what we have for you for December 2014, Libra. Don't forget that at the end we have the rising sign. Welcome to my tarot card reading for the month of December 2014. Air signs: Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Aquarius, this is your reading. We have El Egua, the Page of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the High Priestess representing Cancer, Moon, and Taurus. Aquarius. Notice that we have the Page of Wands here. The Page of Wands represents the fire element, and to be more specific, it represents Sagittarius. So we're talking about projects here, situations that you have started, but the tarot card is saying that they're going to come to an end. That means that highly probable they're not going to work as you planned. It's talking about failure. Something doesn't come out as you wanted, as you planned. Okay? And that's what the tarot cards are saying. Now, you might think that's a bad thing, but notice that El Egua is here and he's in an upright position. So it's like he's opening doors for you. Something is not going to work, but there's something else that is going to emerge, another opportunity where you can find your way out. So I wouldn't worry, because sometimes blessings are disguised as losses, and that's what the tarot are talking about. Okay, so don't worry. You're looking for security. You want to feel secure, stable, emotionally and financially. So probably that's why you are so in favor of this project or whatever you have in mind. But the tarot is saying that there is another plans. God has other plan for you. Let's put it like that. Okay? This is not a bad reading. Actually, this is a good reading. It could mean simply that life is going to get rid of something that is not good for you. Okay? But something else is coming for you during December 2014. Okay? Don't forget that at the end of this video, we have the rising sign. Welcome to my tarot card reading for the month of December 2014. Air signs: Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is the rising sign. If your rising sign is Aries, the tarot cards, what they're saying is a certain degree of stubbornness from you, my dear air signs. If you're an Aries, you're going to resist changes. That's technically the attitude that you're going to have during December 2014. If your rising sign is Taurus, you're going to kind of resist the change, but the difference is that you're going to be a little bit paranoid. You're going to be in the defensive mode. Everyone is out there to get you, technically speaking. That's the kind of mentality that you're going to have if your rising sign is Taurus. If your rising sign is Gemini, my dear air signs, this is a very good omen, if you want to call it like that. It's letting us know that you're going to obviously achieve whatever goals you put in front of you. It's announcing victory. You're going to achieve whatever you wanted. So I wouldn't be so concerned about all these changes that you are so scared of. Okay? Now, if your rising sign is Cancer, my dear air signs, the tarot are saying that the last page of a chapter in your life is about to come to a conclusion. Things are going to come to an end in order to give place to something new, something different. Because the beginning is just the end, and the end is the beginning. So keep that in mind. If your rising sign is Leo, my dear air signs, all this dynamic is going to do two things. Number one, is going to make you a little bit aggressive, and you might get easily angered, so you might get into arguments, quarrels, fights, etc., etc., for silly things. Or number two, Competition. There might be competition for that job position that you want. There might be competition because you are competing for the favor of something or someone. Whatever it is, there is competition. If your rising sign is Virgo, then we have this feeling of feeling naked, vulnerable, exposed, feeling a little bit, I don't know if the correct word is weak, but I think that you get the picture of what I'm trying to say. This could be a good or a bad thing. That all depends on your approach. If you're like working in meditations and chakras and all this kind of stuff, that means that your heart chakra is opening up, and when the chakra opens up, you might feel vulnerable. But it's a step forward in your spirituality. Okay? If your rising sign is Libra, my dear air signs, what we have here is that feeling of security. You're going to feel secure, or you're going to be seeking that feeling by staying in known surrounding. Let's put it like that. It could mean that you will probably stay home where you might feel comfortable, or simply you might isolate yourself a little bit. It's just a feeling of like rest. I think that's the best way to describe it. Rest. If your rising sign is a Scorpio, you should be used to changes already. All this dynamic create more changes. Be it that you move out of the country, move out of the town, move out of the city, move out of your house, move out of your relationship, move out of your job, whatever it is, the dynamic, that's what we're going to see, a move out. Also a change in personality and perspective, a metamorphosis. Okay, that's what we're talking about, Scorpio rising. If your rising sign is Sagittarius, it's letting us know that victory is around the corner. But if you want to achieve victory, you want to reach that level, you really need to start using your head, okay? You really need to focus in things that might help you, or things that will help you. A lawyer, an accountant, or in your case, could be also studying laws, philosophy, religion, on your own or by going to school. Okay? That's the kind of dynamic that we have for you. If your rising sign, my dear air signs, is Capricorn, there is stability, there's firmness, sensation in your life. There's going to be a reorganization, that's for sure. Changes, reorganization. But it's going to give you that sense of security if your rising sign is Capricorn. Okay? A change in criteria, a change in perspective. You will have new insights about situations or even your life. If your rising sign is Aquarius, what we have here is an introspective trend. You might isolate yourself. You might try to disconnect from the world. This sounds a little bit like depression. You might isolate by becoming a workaholic. The thing is that you're looking to isolate, separate, disconnect from the world. Okay? That could be good, that could be bad. Bad because it means that you are probably feeling depressed. Or number two, because you need time to think. Okay? So if you're looking for a period of time to think and analyze, then that would be great. Okay? At the same time, is letting us know that you are feeling of insatisfaction. You're not satisfied with what you have, with the current situation, might also trigger that isolation and all the dynamic that I described for each one of you air signs. If your rising sign, my dear, air signs is Pisces. This is going to be a very draining experience for you during this time of the year, because you're not going to be paranoid, but you're going to be on the defensive mode. You will have plan A, plan B, plan C, D, E, F, the whole alphabet. Because you want to make sure that everything is perfect, that nothing falls, that you don't get any kind of attack. And is going to be a very draining experience for you. Okay? That is if your rising sign is Pisces. And this is the reading that we have for you. Air signs, December 2014. Till the next one.